Today I'm gonna talk about how to reduce the rational number to the lowest terms. For example, we have the division of two polynomials. How to simplify these rational expressions. Now, the point is we want to factor these two polynomials. Let's do it one by one. Okay, so for the numerator, we have x squared plus 7x minus 18. Okay, we're gonna follow 3 steps to factor this polynomial. Okay, now first of all, we're gonna focus on the first term and the last term. We denote as the first term and the second term. Okay, so x squared and negative 18. We wanted to factor these two terms first of all. Okay, or we can say we try to break these two terms down. So for the x squared, we can write down as x times x. X times x equals x squared. And for the negative 18, we can write down as, for example, negative 9 times positive 2. Okay, negative 9 times 2 equals negative 18. Now, we're going to do the second step. We're going to do cross product. Okay, cross product of these two. X times 2 equals 2x. X times negative 9 is negative 9x. And we're going to get 2x negative 9x equals negative 7x. And then we're going to compare this value with the middle term. And we denote this middle term as third term. And we found these two doesn't agree with each other. That means what? That means this breaking down doesn't work. Okay, doesn't work. Now we're gonna try the second way. For example, this time I want to try x times x, and this time I want to try positive 9 and negative 2. Okay, and we're gonna do the cross product. We have negative 2x plus 9x. This time will boil down to 7x, and we find this is a positive 7x, right? Exactly the middle term. That means this factoring is successful. So we can write down the x squared plus 7x minus 18 as these two terms. X plus 9 x minus 2. Okay, so we can write down as x plus 9 x minus 2. Okay, now let's take a look the second polynomial in the denominator. So for this guy, x squared plus 13x plus 30x. Okay, how to factor this guy? We're gonna follow the same strategy, breaking down the first one and the last one. So we denote them as the first term and the second term. Okay, and then we break the x squared down to x times x. 30 6 can be written down as, for example, 4, positive 4, positive 9, right? 4 times 9 equals 36. Now, we can do the cross product, okay? So it shall be 9x plus 4 times x is 4x is 13x, okay? 13x. So that is exactly the middle term, or we denote it as third term, okay? The third term, or okay. Now that means what? That means we can write down this guy as x plus 4 times x plus 9. So we can write down x plus 4, x plus 9. Okay, x plus 9. Now we can plug in all the factors in this polynomial. We're gonna have plugging back. For the numerator, we have x plus 9, x minus 2, and for the denominator, we have x plus 4, x plus 9. And we can tell we have common factor x plus 9 in both numerator and denominator. That means we can cancel out. So we have x minus 2 divided by x plus 4. Okay. Now let's take a look at the second example. For the second example, I want to introduce another formula that is the difference of two squares. Okay, the difference of two squares. So that is a square minus b square can be written down as a minus b times a plus b. That's the formula of the difference of two squares. Okay, two squares. Now let's take a look at this expression. In numerator, we have y squared minus 36. Okay, and we can tell 36 can be written down as y squared minus 6 squared. That's the difference of two squares, y squared and 6 squared. So we can follow this formula. Y subtract 6, y plus 6. Okay, and for the denominator, we're gonna follow the same structure. 9y squared subtract 27y subtract 162, and we can tell here 9 coefficient, 9 here is 27. 27 can be written down as 9 times 3, and 162 we can factor as 9 times what? 9 times 18, right? For here is 9 times 18 equals 162. Here is 9 times 3. So that means what? That means we can factor the 9. Okay, directly we factor the 9 from this polynomial. We're gonna get this guy. Okay, and again, how to factor this polynomial y squared minus 3y minus 18. So basically what are you gonna do? We're gonna follow these 3 steps. Okay, these 3 steps, and let's write down this one again. How to So we're gonna write down this one again, and we write down y, and for negative 18 we can write down as what? We can write down negative 6 plus 3. Okay, negative 6 plus 3, and then we do the cross product. Okay, and this one will boil down 3y negative 6y equals negative 3y. That's exactly the middle term, right? The middle term. Okay, that means what? So you can write down this guy as y subtract x, y plus 3. So we have y subtract 6, y plus 3. Okay, or here we plug in back. Here we have, for the denominator, we can write down as 9 times y minus 6, y plus 3. Okay, so now we're gonna plug in back these two, right? This one for the denominator, this one is for the numerator. We plug in back, we have what? We have y minus 6, y plus 6, 9, y minus 6, y plus 3. Okay, y plus 3. Now we can see we have common factor, that is y minus 6, and then you can tell the lowest term should be y plus 6 over y plus 3. That's it.